What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. There are a lot of people out here that are sick. A lot of people out here that are dangerous. And just because you're labeled dangerous doesn't mean it always has to be a violent person. Sometimes you could be a threat to human safety and as well as yourself. I'm going to show you a story that just came across the news feed, and I had to jump on this. It's about a restaurant called Culture out here in Houston, where I'm at, located downtown. Shout out Culture and shout out Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And it's a story that a lot of people probably don't want to get, have put out there, but this is something regarding public safety and something that no restaurant wants to be, connected with. Something dealing with a health concern. This man up here is 27-year-old Othello Holmes of Houston, Texas. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, embrace yourself, has been arrested, and he has $500,000 bond for sticking his dick in food at a restaurant, all because he wanted to get a vengeful act because he was demoted. This dude nasty as hell. Take a look at this video and we'll come back and talk about it.
Tonight, a downtown restaurant says one of their former employees retaliated after being demoted in a way that forced them to shut down and also get the police involved. We want to warn you, though, the details may be disturbing to listen to. Thank you for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Keith Garvin. Daniela is off tonight. The man involved is accused of putting his genitals and food items at the business. Late this evening, the restaurant Culture responded to the story with a statement saying in part that they took immediate action by shutting down our establishment, cleaning the entire space, discarding all existing inventory, and contacting the police to have the employee arrested immediately. But the investigation into this man, 27-year-old Othello Holmes, stretches beyond the restaurant. Detectives believe Holmes may have been creating and sharing child pornography. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is tracking developments in this case.
Not only is this case concerning for public health, but also public safety. Investigators say it all started with a tip from the manager of that downtown Houston restaurant after they saw a video of their employee sticking his genitals in a jar of jelly. He's being called a predator by investigators. 27-year-old Othello Lorenzo Holmes facing 5 child pornography charges after an investigation of an alleged lewd act at work.
It's very disturbing.
Holmes worked as a cook at Culture downtown, but no longer after he allegedly recorded a video of himself putting his genitals in open food items, confessing to sticking it in a jar of jelly earlier this month. Court records show he told investigators he had a sexual urge, but stopped himself, and that he has the urges frequently.
When the restaurant found out about this behavior going on, they immediately shut down. To everybody.
Constable Alan Rosen says staff sanitized the kitchen and threw away contaminated items. When Precinct 1 investigators went through Holmes' phone, he says they found thousands of child porn videos on it, some of them allegedly showing Holmes involved in sexual acts around young kids.
We think there may be victims out there that involve children being touched inappropriately or sexually assaulted.
Investigators believe the victims are local. They arrested Holmes near his Meyerland area apartment on Thursday, deeming him a danger to society who should not be around children. He's now in jail with a $500,000 bond.
It's mind-boggling. And somebody having a fetish with food and restaurants and then child porn, and he's a very sick person.
Tonight, investigators say they don't have any indication that any contaminated food got served to anyone, but they also say that Holmes has worked at other Houston area restaurants over the years. They plan to get a subpoena for his DNA and a medical evaluation just to check for any potential sexually transmitted diseases. And because investigators believe he may have shared those child porn videos with others, federal charges are possible. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right, guys, that's the story of this guy, Othello Holmes. And you can get the flowers ready because he damn sure need a appointment to see him. Now I'm gonna tell you something. It says, according to court documents, hear me on this. Holmes had his device analyzed by officials, and on it were more than 100 videos and images of children between the ages of infancy to 10 to the teens engaged in sexual acts. This guy has a demented, perverted mind. It says Othello Lorenzo Holmes faces 5 counts of possession of child pornography, with court records saying he had between 100 to 499 images showing children younger than 10 years of age. Think about that. He had hundreds of videos, over 100 videos, and then close to 499 pictures of children. He had pictures of babies involved in sexual acts. This guy right here need to go right now. You can't fix this in a human being. Urges are urges. He need to be locked up for life. Then the thing that's crazy is all this supposedly came from him being demoted. Now this happened 2 weeks ago. This is not recently. This happened 2 weeks ago. And this restaurant culture has a big fan following out here in Houston. A lot of people like it. It's a well-established place. People like going down there and stuff. They make a lot of money. For them to have to shut down their establishment because you feel as though you horny at work and you want to stick your dick in any kind of food that's there that's wet. They lost a lot of money dealing with you. You're a 27-year-old man. You can't control your sexual urges. Now, granted, he got all of this stuff in there that's socially unacceptable, number one. But for you, listen, I have never been that horny in my life to where I want to stick my dick in food. I mean, really, seriously. And I heard Culture got good food over there, but damn, I have never bit a sandwich and been like, damn, I want to fuck this. Like, what? Come on. This is unacceptable. And he should be embarrassed. I'd drag his dumb ass. If he was a relative of mine, I'd drag him. After I fucking fooled on him and shit, because that right there is embarrassing. What about, listen. Now, we seen what he did and all this other stuff, and it cost a lot of people money, caused a big problem. It's all over the news. The company's embarrassed and everything. But think about this. How you think his father feels? Think about that. Or the man that raised him. How you think that man feels? He got somebody's last name. How you think they feel? That shit is in their family. I know motherfuckers is like, man, if you don't get this clown out of here, we didn't raise you like that. He stuck his dick in jelly, y'all. Jelly. If they got any kind of bread or people ordered biscuits from there or something with jelly on them, shit. Come on, man. Come on. These allegations are so bad it could shut that place down to no fault of their own. People make their problems everybody else's problems. You got mad because you demoted, then quit the damn job. Don't try to ruin the lives of other people. Now they got this whole big thing. FBI involved. They want to do DNA testing on him to see if he have any diseases. A bunch of unwanted negativity brought to a place that had nothing to do with what you did, and all they did was give you a fucking chance. I'm surprised at how many grown men have childlike minds nowadays. Could you imagine if you ate that restaurant and you probably seen him probably in the kitchen or something, and you seen him and you took your daughter there to eat, or you took your grandmother or your mom there and he done did this kind of shit? Man, it's like people don't think when they get mad, or then look how they confronted him, right? And in the description box, I'm going to leave an interview with the manager that fired him. They talked to the manager because, I mean, this is a big story out here. And the manager spoke about him. So it'll be in the description box. You guys can go check it out. The thing that's crazy about this whole thing is this guy, after this is all said and done, they got to read his charges in court. He's standing there looking stupid as hell. And then look at his fucking face. He got one of them faces where anything you say he did, he did. He look off. And he need to be taken off of here right now. Man, I'm done for the night. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's a damn shame you can't even go out and enjoy someone, with a dream to bring some good cuisine to people and have a nice night with a loved one or just by yourself and enjoy the food for what it is without somebody coming and ruining your experience. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.